Okay, folks, I'm with a very good buddy of mine. In fact, kind of a business partner right now. We've got a property, well, probably one of the most unique properties in this part of the country.
Oh, yeah.
With Zach Ratcliffe. Now, Zach, you're licensed with Colwell?
Colwell Banker, yes, sir.
And we've got an exceptional property that we're working on. I'm a consultant up here on it for the deer habitat and some of the stuff. And man, first, how many acres? Where are we with this property?
It's right here in Bowie County, Texas. We can see we've got over 3/4 of a mile of river frontage on the north end. And
Red River, folks.
That's right, Red River. And you can see I-30 from the south end, which is only 2.5 hours, 3 hours out of Dallas.
Right.
So I mean, we're right where you want to be. It's amazing here.
And folks, the name of it is Red River Plantation. That being because back years ago, plantation is pines.
That's right. We have anywhere from pine trees that were planted last month to virgin 100-year-old pine trees that was at least 100 acres of virgin hardwood flats.
Crazy. Now we got a bayou running through this place.
I think it's 360-acre bayou runs through the middle of it. Duck habitat like, you just can't find anywhere else, especially in this part of the world.
Folks, we're going to show it all on today's show. It's really unique. We're going to end up, and Zach's going to tell us a little history. Has to do something with Lewis and Clark into the Red River. We're going to go up there and look at that.
Yeah, that's right. So the cool thing is, and we'll have this all on the website, we can show deeds and land on paper and pictures back to the 1850s. We've got all the history of it, all of it done. But the second half of the Lewis and Clark expedition, it wasn't Lewis and Clark, it was whatever guys they paid to do it, came all the way down to right here on the Red River, and it's called the Spanish Bluffs. It's a historic thing in Texas, and it's right where the wagon trains crossed from Oklahoma coming across when the river got low enough. There's artifacts to be found in this area. It's amazing.
Okay, Zach, we made it down here to the river. Now, how much frontage did you say we had to this river?
It's over 3/4 of a mile. I think it's like 0.82, something like that, but it's over 3/4 of a mile.
And Arkansas is right there.
Arkansas is right there. That's the historic Spanish Bluffs from the second part of the Lewis and Clark expedition.
From what I understand, the old wagon trains and all used to pick spots in this river.
Right here, they'd camp out over here, and then when they did, they'd wait for this river to get low enough, and they'd come across. I know that, even talking to some of the guys out here and the owners, this gets low enough to where you can walk across waist deep. So when it would get about that, they'd drive the wagons and horses across it, and
they knew when it was time.
Yeah.
So a lot of history to the Red River, ain't it?
Oh man, there's more than I know.
But this is a big deal, folks, to own that much frontage on Red River, and it goes, like I said, nearly a mile wide, 8/10 or whatever, but then it goes way back in.
Yeah, it's four and a half, almost 5 miles.
Going toward the interstate.
Towards the interstate, yes.
Toward the interstate. Well, they're not making any more ranches this big with this kind of terrain and history on it.
And in water access, there's a place they'll be able to see on the website, whoever looks at it, that we've got a map on there that shows 7 or 8 lakes you could put in just because of all the access and all the water access here.
Right. It's not like Colorado. We got a joke in Colorado. We sell you the water and give you the land.
That's right.
Here we got more water than we know what to do.
That's exactly right.
Wow. What a neat place. All right, we're going to go look some more of this ranch.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's go. Bring the kid. The law has nothing to do with you out here. You can do what you want.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Folks, there's so many trees out here. They got lots in this part here, lots of hardwood trees, Zach.
Yeah.
And that's what keep the deer in. We hadn't hit on the deer much, but this has got a terrific population of big whitetail, river bottom whitetails is what it is down here. And all the kids like to get in the mud, don't they? I can see they've been wearing those little mud holes out.
I've sure been a victim of being a kid and getting stuck.
Oh yeah. So. Something about a four-wheeler and mud, it goes together.
Yeah, that's right. That's part of it. It's part of a learning experience, having to deal with not only getting in it, but getting out of it half the time. Just like
this?
And folks, of course, there's so many parts to this property here on the Red River. You could run cattle on it. The best use is just recreational hunting, fishing, build home sites on it. You could develop this out here, put lakes. Like I said, Zach was talking about lakes, and we'll show you maps of where you put lakes on this thing. You got so much water and access to water that would be a thing to do. But like I said, if you're interested in any pictures or more video of this ranch, give me a call. Me and Zach will come up here and I'll show you what I think about the whitetail, and Zach will provide all the documentation and history of this ranch, folks.